What's up, guys? Welcome in. Finally, the launch of what everyone's been waiting for, the spring event 2026, and we are hitting it with the manga rewinds. It was a pretty nice one last month, man. The design was fun. I think a lot of people really loved it, and it was easy enough to just, with baseball season now in full swing, just to drop it right on that and switch it up a little bit. So we're going to be doing a manga rewind. We're going to be hitting baseball version for the start of the MLB season here. And yeah, man, spring event's going to be looking pretty cool. Saved me a little bit of time, which was nice as well. Not too much time, obviously, as it still took, about 3/4 of the time to get ready for it. But this will be coming out today, later today, probably about 3 o'clock, depending on if I can get everything up and ready in time. It's about 11:30 p.m. now, and yeah, man, we're just about finished getting ready prior to the rollout. So here's what we got. 29 days left, 27 minutes. So this event will be in until about May 5th at noon Eastern time. So you'll have between now and May 4th to get in on the event final. How are you going to do that? Well, right over here on the right, Event Champ Trophy, the diamond encrusted baseball coming through the broken window. FTS colors in the background, that's going to be your Event Champ Trophy. Finish top 2 in any of the contests marked with the baseball, and you'll be able to find those on the contest page on the site starting this Friday. Finish top 2 in any of those events, any of those contests, and you guys will grab a slot in the event final. Again, that's going to be Monday, May 4th, I believe, is when that event final will go live. So the typical stuff, what you guys are used to seeing, we're gonna have 6 different baseball variations, 6 regular, normal, up to super variants. We're also going to have 1 blackout variant like we typically do. You can see those down here, and just like we had in the Patrick's event, the backgrounds for the players are going to match. If you hit an an equipment piece, you hit it for a specific player, a specific position, you're going to get that matching background as well. There's a standard background. And again, we have 15 different player manga inspired inserts and 3 coach/DST vendor inserts, which are pretty cool. Probably my favorite. And, I'll show you guys those as well as the trade-up set that we have. It's a pretty big one for this event. Blackout trade-ups are going to be back. It's going to be a full set. You guys are going to have some options with that. You're going to get 1, just like the legendaries, you're going to get 1 per slot, and you're going to be able to swap in and out a little bit to kind of make it a little bit easier for you guys later. So you'll see that here at the end. All right. Designed so nice. We're sort of running it twice. We are running it back. So, Manga Rewind Spring Event 2026, again, coming out later today. And that's if you're watching this on April 7th. And again, this video should be out in maybe about an hour. And the event maybe about 3 p.m. Eastern. We shall see. All right. So the super trade up for this event is going to be a super baseball bat. It's going to be, there's going to be a couple different variations, a couple gold ones. I think there's a purple, a green, some skull stuff, some spikes. It's got its own background. Some fun little bat variations. Again, the only way you can get a bat in this event is going to be through this, I guess, or pulling one of the players with the bats. But we're going to see those here in a few. All right, so here is all of your different equipment variations. One thing I will say is the blackout trade-up set. Okay, that blackout trade-up set, it's not going to be baseball. It's going to be a blacked-out glove. You're only going to be able to get them by completing the trade-up set or then swapping out whatever ones that you get infinitely for a different slotted piece. So they're all going to be the blackout baseball gloves, and we'll make sure that that is correct. So if you find anything and something looks off, let me know. All right. Let's get into the insert checklist now. And again, man, manga theme, manga inspired, and the cards look really cool. A little bit different on the outer, as opposed to the last event. We have a little more, team color splotches and things. You guys will see that. but still looking pretty clean. We have Jalen Hurts, sort of pitcher looking. Got the flaming baseball. We have Kyler Murray with the flame jersey, and he's a bit shorter, but he's looking pretty cool. Maybe the poster boy of the event, my favorite one. Sure was a fun one to make with the watch on there. He's iced up. He's got his glasses as well, and view from the bottom up looked really, really cool. So he's going to be on the homepage, I believe, and yeah, he looks really, really fun. T-Law, flaming bat, taking a swing. We have Bijan over here juggling and blowing a bubble, looking pretty mean with the vest-style jersey. We have Travis Etienne holding the sunflower seeds. Ramondre blowing the bubble, looking pretty jacked. Got his glasses on there as well. I believe that said Super Bowl Lex or LX. Oops. Anyway, cool little hat there. Genty, another one of my favorites, man. A little Stevel themed here. He's holding the hot dog. His background also has hot dogs kind of all over on the field as well. So, again, man, if you hit a specific player, you get their background. You hit a piece of gear, it goes to that player. Or if you roll it to that player's team and same position, you're going to get the background as well for a very nice match. His is pretty cool, man. Olave. He's another fun one. Probably one of the better looking cards. Not only did his face and everything come out well, but the lunging for the ball in the outfield just looks cool. Him trying to catch. A.D. Mitchell, he's got the sliding mitt on, more of a cooking or oven mitt, but sliding mitt. Thought it was funnier this way. He's diving in the second, third, maybe home. Not really sure. We have Khalil Shakir with the Bills bat, and he's blowing the same bubble as Ramondre over here. Jaden Higgins, he's just kind of waiting, I guess you would say, out in the outfield, bored, hands on his knees, blowing bubbles as well. Bowers behind the plate. He's a fun one. He was difficult, dude. He's difficult to make, man. His face does not come out great, so I did do a lot on that one, but still came out pretty cool there. So Bowers is going to be going. I'm sure everyone's going to be going for Fannin Jr. More of a pitcher look, man. He's got the flaming baseball as well. I think his jersey came out really nice. That's a cooler looking one. And then Dalton Schultz, up close. He's, just one of the catcher setups and a little more close up and looks pretty sweet. Probably my favorite of the set though, man. Got to give it up for the DST. Collins, you got your boy Shoddy over here from Dallas. Out here selling cotton candy for $5 a stick, which actually be really nice. A good all these prices. You're not gonna find these anywhere. You got Dan Campbell in the middle for Detroit. He's gonna be repping the Detroit DST. He's got the grit hat on. He's jacked out of his mind, and he's giving out the bags of popcorn, $5 a pop. And last but not least, Zach Taylor, gonna be your DST for Cincinnati. He looks a little worried, but he is slanging peanuts for the boys. So there you go. $5 a piece. Pretty good deal, gotta say. So that is going to be your insert set. And what we got, I think 18 inserts for the spring event, all manga inspired. And yeah, man, really, really cool looking overall. All right, let's get into the bottom of the page. And again, if you're new, fantasytheshow.com, hit the little event page button, the little diamond baseballs behind the event button up here in the middle of the navigation bar. And if you're looking for your trade-ups all the way at the bottom, and again, this is something we do every single event. We always have a trade-up set, and we talked about the special trade-up that you can get one super trade-up each event. You're going to be able to get something like this. That is from the first trade up here at the bottom. Now, how do you get that? One head, one chest, one hand, one leg. It's not, it's supposed to be foot, and accessory. You get those in, click the exchange button, and you guys will pick up your super event trade up. Now, one super trade up, we have then one each slot for the legendary. So we have head, chest, hand, leg, foot, and accessory. You can get one of each of those as well. So again, if you're only hitting epics during the event, even if you're hitting some rares, you'll be able to pick up some things. But if you're hitting some epics during the event, you'll be able to finish off and trade up for each of the slots. Now, I mean, do them all if you can. If it helps you finish out your super, I would do it. But man, legendary players from the event, or even a past event with some of these on there, you get those in, and very helpful with the bind, man. But anyway, so let's take a look real quick. So here is the super trade up, or what it will look like. You put in one of each of the 6 legendary baseballs, and you are going to get something that looks like this. Again, I think there's like 4 or 5 different variations of it. And you have the manga script top left. I believe this is baseball bat. Top right just says spring event, and bottom left is fantasy the show. This is the rough makeup. It's a flipped version of the square cuts in the middle, or the rectangle cuts. And I just tossed this one in FTS colors, and the split opposite FTS colors in there, because I don't know, it looked pretty cool. So that's a fun one. All right, so back to the event page. That is your super trade up. And again, if you trade up for the any of the legendaries, you're gonna hit just the legendary baseball. Could amp, which would also be fun, but you get to do one of each slots for those. And then at the very bottom, this one's going to be slightly different from what we've done in the past. So, Spring Blackout insert trade up. You will pick up a blackout of one of the insert players from the event, and all you have to do is fill out this. You need 1 QB, a running back, 2 wide receivers, a tight end, and then a DST. You need an epic set of those, a rare set of those, a fine set, and a normal set, okay? They can be inserts. They do not have to be inserts. It really can be anything throughout the event. I think you guys will get that done pretty easily. And if you finish those off, there you go. You will pick up a nice little event insert. And there you go. We got AD Mitchell on that one. All right, so that's going to be the player trade up. Now, with regards to the equipment, I did say that is going to be a set, sort of a set like what's above, okay? This time we're going to be doing 1 random blackout head, 1 chest, 1 hand, 1 leg, 1 foot, and 1 accessory, okay? And again, if you fill in a QB, running back, wide receiver, tight end, and DST headpiece, you'll be able to exchange for a holiday glove. If you're lucky, you get QB. Perfect. This event, we are not going to be allowing you to switch up the position, but you'll have the ability to grab 1 of each slot, and then once you have those, and now you can see I have 2 of these bad boys here, you'll be able to swap around. You'll be able to swap around for similar position. Okay, so you're going to be able to get 1, but realistically, you're just trying to go for the actual position themselves, and then you'll be able to do QB swaps or running back swaps, and then move them around and hopefully hit. Maybe if it's not the player that you got, maybe you just hit a slot that works better. So QB goes to QB, you pick up a leg piece, you can go back, do it again, and you can do it as many times as you want. You got a hand this time, so that should help a little bit. All right, so those are going to be at the very bottom. But again, if you want to see all of the different trade ups for the event, all you got to do is go to fantasytheshow.com/event, and you'll be able to pick up all of that info. All right. So there you go. Manga Rewind Spring Event 2026.